What's happiness, after all? Fulfillment, total satisfaction, absence of pain. Something you are not used to because you live for tomorrow and don't think enough about today. You don't notice what's around you because you are busy with daily commitments that overwhelm you in the priorities of the spirit that instead wants peace, tranquility. Put your soul at peace is a complex phrase to understand because you are not used to it. You are not used to what does not cause problems, to what does not seem difficult, challenging. You put yourself to the test by your own. Like children playing in a park, you try to show what you are capable of. But you don't really know either, because you don't know yourself enough. Your interiority is a mystery, to be discovered step by step, day after day, with love for what you are, for how you were created. Perfect. In an imperfect world that no longer tolerates you, because you put in front of it what it lacks most: warmth and spirituality. Two words forgotten, so as not to see what you would like to feel vibrating in you, one in the other. It is reciprocity that is missing in your life, because you grasp everything as if it were yours alone, as if it were up to you alone to make something good out of it, as if it were that long-awaited morsel for justice and truth, which you lack, because you don't understand where you're going. Mortals, you are mortal beings. It means that you don't have all the time in the world. You don't have eternity to be happy, and you already lack it. You can't feel what you really want to have most in life, which is peace, not having to be in competition with someone or something all the time, feeling less than someone else, considering yourself unworthy of unconditional love. For this reason, you are satisfied with very little. Leave the crumbs on the ground and fly upwards. Only in this way, by elevating yourself, you will see things from the right perspective. No matter how long it takes you to do it, it matters that you start living and wanting the best for yourself, but not at the expense of another. You are able to do it without harming anyone. You don't believe enough in this because you are small inside and you fear that you may miss someone's affection if you don't show them how great you are, capable you are of giving love. But that's not the case. The other person will always see only what he or she wants to see, what suits him, her, so as not to trigger within self complex mechanisms that would call this person into question. So this person pretends nothing has happened and moves on to the next thing that attracts his or her attention. But this will not take this person far. We'll have to find him or herself sooner or later. And then this person will feel what really lacked, that he or she really missed own self, that he or she lost own way to earthly things that one day will have to live on earth. You cover your eyes with mud when you don't want to see what is around you, to draw your attention, to lead you on the right path by the end. Follow the evil is easy because you get lost among people instead of leading them, as Moses did with the people of God on their way, always on their way to the rosiest dawn imaginable. The transfiguration of Christ is a key moment for humanity that does not understand what sense it makes to rise again after so much infamy, so many infirmities, why we cannot have justice on this earth as we all would like. There is no reason to fear that it will not come. You will know when it will happen. For each of you, it will be different. Everything has a measure, and it does not go beyond what the Father wants you to experience in order to know you deeply in your animosities and despair of the shortcomings you feel, the emptiness inside. That emptiness inside of you is the lack of God, of emotions, of sensations, of things for which you came into the world. Love each other unconditionally. This is the key to everything. To experience on earth God's love for each one of you, even when there is no one around who looks at you, who listens to you, who sees you for what you are. Children of an immortal God who makes your souls light for the world. His light projected through you into the darkness to enlighten, to revive hope, wisdom, glory. We all want a better world, but few are committed to it, to build it. They think of their own advantage instead of rejoicing in the success of others. Each one is anxious for his own affairs. But when someone succeeds, it is a success for all of you. You fail to understand that each one is the reflection of the other, that when another does good, it also does good to you in the economy of the cosmos, which knows no debts but only abundance, prosperity, and trust, confidence in tomorrow. Set aside mortal things to live the divine, to let yourself go to Him who will know where to lead you one day. When you least think that something or someone will come, He will spring up to take you away from an unhappy, neglected life, as you have made it, afflicted, in pain, enslaved to what others want from you. You no longer have the strength to fly, to look up, but only to surrender to what the river brings, without realizing that you are that river that flows between the rocks. It creates a source, like a point for someone to drink and draw faith from your example. Everything flows in life if you have faith, everything is overcome. Everything fails in the face of the power of your soul that candidly waits to make it, to re-emerge, to be purified of its insecurities, its fears, the anguish produced by the contact with a selfish world, because it is lost in its own sights and does not understand that one day it will end. This society is destined to end, to be extinguished. Too many fires, too many lives broken for the pride of someone who fights others instead of fighting himself, his inner demons, his wounds, his struggles, asking himself, but what did I come into the world to do? Is this really my life, my destiny, or is there anything else for me? Amen.